Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Texans have signed Deculus, offensive lineman, who was a 7th-round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, and Zentner, punter, to the practice squad. I like one of these moves, and I don't like the other. I don't know why we're bringing back Deculus when he was not that great last season on the offensive line in the 5 games he played, and also was terrible in the preseason for the Houston Texans. You saw that first game when C.J. Stroud made his debut, and he was out there for the Houston Texans and got crazy pressure from the New England Patriots defense and looked terrible, and had multiple times he had to get out of pressure. Sometimes he couldn't even get out of pressure and got sacked. Most of the time, that pressure from the New England's defense, which offensive lineman on this Texans offense was their fault? That was most of the time Deculus. And he just struggled throughout the preseason. I honestly don't know why we are bringing him back. I guess just to have some depth at the offensive line, which we already have a lot of depth at the offensive line, but a lot of injuries at the offensive line as well. Kenyon Green, I hate seeing that news this morning. He's out for the season. We don't know if Titus Howard's going to be able to play week 1. Also, who's the other offensive line? I can't remember the other offensive lineman that got hurt. Because Laremy Tunsil's good. So is Shaq Mason. Juice Scruggs got hurt as well, and he might miss the first couple weeks of the season. So there's some good talent and some good depth at the offensive line, but there's a lot of injuries to the offensive line as well. Rookie C.J. Stroud could potentially be without 3 of his 5 starting offensive linemen in week 1, and he'll be missing 1 for the whole season. So I get them wanting to add in some more depth at the offensive line position, but I don't like what I've seen from Deculus. But Zentner, I like bringing him in. I thought he was a solid. I thought what I saw from him against the New Orleans Saints, he did punt a lot, which is something you don't want to see with the offense. But at the same time, when you're trying out a new punter, you kind of do want to see. He punted, I think it was 8 or 9 times, and he had his longest punt was like 50-something yards. It was like 53 or 55 yards. I liked what I saw from him. I'm not saying he's going to take Cameron Johnson's job, but Cameron Johnson might be out for if not week 1, if not only week 1, maybe week 2 as well. But there is progress in Cameron Johnson's injury, and that there's a chance he could get back to this roster for the Houston Texans. He could be healthy for the Houston Texans week 1. But if he isn't, you have a solid punter in Zentner, who showed some decent things for you last week against the New Orleans Saints. So I like bringing him onto the practice squad. You can send me your thoughts on Houston Texans signing Zentner and Deculus to the practice squad. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Texans.